Hello everybody and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. We will continue our investigation here and we'll just about head over to People Park. So let's go there. June 16th, People Park. Huh? Did something about this scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white fox detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind your back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky. Hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone all smiles with that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? Oh, glimmerous. Did I say glimmerous? Glimmerous fop. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. When he walks his shining trains to catch the sun glimmering into my eyes, it's distracting. Yeah, I'll say. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Detective Sky. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. Ooh, fancy. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? Prosecutor Gavin? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know? No, actually I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Kit. Or rather, the new kit? Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on a gun like that? Ooh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller in blue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means the footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, and so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like a panty-snatching student witness, for instance? Aha! So, with that kit. Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, what's the run on opposing teams and all? Oh, pshaw. You're friends. And, to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? I have to. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for the kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Hang on. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope it's the green ones because that's what I want to do. Ooh, this is so exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just press space where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in the beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Okay. There we go. Not bad. You hand you over that, then you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just press space to plaster with a dryer. There. Give it a shot. Okay. Almost done here. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold onto that roller tight now with space, and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take out the print. Ready? Here it goes. Let's see if we get a match. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That looks like a match to me. That's a match for sure. Alright. So the shoe print belongs to Wocky, Kentucky after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the signs at work. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. He's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science. Well, that's really be quite into a mood. Okay. Let's talk footprint analysis. I think we're supposed to do the green ones. Okay. Div Sky, might we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now pick which print you want to analyze. Here we go. Okay, looking good. Next, to dry the plaster. Okay, let's check out the mold. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the one we've all been waiting for. Let's take out the print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. Probably him. Yep, that's definitely him. Match found. So these two prints belong to the Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it, at least. Now we know where the panty snatching was standing. Huh. Okay. Another shoe print. To the sky. Might we give it another shot? I believe you'll begin to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Now, to pick which print we want to analyze. There we go. There we go. Okay, looking good. Next, to dry the plaster. Okay. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's good. That's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the one we've all been waiting for. Let's take out our print. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Huh. That's odd. Huh, that's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can see without even looking at this that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. Huh. That's pretty odd. Okay. Hang on a moment. I want to do these slippers here. These look like the exact same print on that, The bottom is covered with paint. Ah, leaf-shaped. Huh? What's this weird shape here? Looks like the leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ack! I got paint on my hand. Apollo! I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Let's present these to her. They say the miraculous clinic. Hey! What? This slipper. Look right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark. You think we can get a print off that? Sure. Toes have prints just like fingers do, you know. This little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is. I guess that wouldn't be too much to hope for. Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. Okay, how do we do that? Maybe? Mystery print. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to Eldune's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. No evidence. I'm pretty sure I've seen something that I would leave a print like that. You know, I think I have one culprit right here. These. Take that! Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint, except for... See, right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. Well, the leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint. Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Miraculous Clinic! Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved? Why is she just standing there eating? Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access into the Miraculous Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. Well, of course they're connected. Miraculous Clinic? The victim was named Miraculous? Hello? And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes? Eh? Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Detective Sky's orders added to the court record. Allow clinic access to this man addition and attorney, in Prosecutor Gavin's name. Right, Miraculous Clinic, here comes justice. Alright, let's go there. I think we can have to go there through here. Oh yeah, there we go. June 16th, Eldune's house. Oh, you two again. When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders, I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Alright. No, not there. There we go. It's all fuzzy because we have not been there before. June 16th, Miraculous Clinic. Reception. Ooh, look at this. Identical slippers. Huh. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond him being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm back. Let's examine some stuff here. Look at these bowls here. Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldune's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty. Man, I think we figured out something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldune must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patrons. Or maybe there's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Miraculous. You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why did they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these, just in case. Sandals added to the court record. Cute women's sandals, found in the Miraculous Clinic foyer. Okay. Let's examine these real quick here. Aha! Look at that. Hey, Apollo, you think this is... this could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Okay, I'm not sure where the shoe is. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe? But wait, I mean, it's weirder than we have got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print. It seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice. Yeah, good idea. Oh, on to that for now. Look at these slippers here. These must be the slippers for patients in the clinic. The same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing from the back here too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. What were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Yeah, I'll say. Look, this door says Doctor's Office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I don't need locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks, don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Thump. Whoa. Ah, Apollo. That sound. He came from behind this door. Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Fruity. A break-in. They left through that window. Wait, Apollo. You're too late to catch them now. That must be her experience as a panty snatcher of trees are talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose all chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Alright. First, this safe. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone's already entered in two numbers. In two numbers, Apollo. 7, 9... Wait, do you think... that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last two numbers? Well, we know the first two are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last two numbers? I wonder... I've got just the thing. Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all I have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. And that is the fingerprint set powder. Oops. Wrong button.
Take that!
When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open the safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Alright, let's do this. Alright, 5 and 2. Oops. Are we done? Oh, holy powder. Okay. Are we done yet? No, really? Well, we know it's 2 and 5. Hang on. What? Okay. Okay, let's go to the dialogue again. Oh, come on.
Take that!
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong here. It's not letting me, do anything. Oh, there we go. Look, you can see all the finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. There we go. Ooh, it opened. Maybe no clues here. This looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in here with it. An X-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by Patriot it says Wocky Kentucky. So this is Wocky, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see. The visit signature says Palmaractus. What is it, Apollo? Look here what it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tialita is Wocky's fiancé. That's one either too many, Apollo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Miraculous Clinic. And she had access to Wocky Kentucky's medical chart. Wait. That's supposed to be an I and a Y? You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo. Apollo. It sounds the same. How would you know that? I'd be very interested in finding out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? Wocky short added to the court record. Found in the Miraculous Clinic safe. Signed by nurse Alita Tiala. Oh my goodness. This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising, given that it was fired from into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Bullet added to the court record. Found in the Miraculous Clinic safe. Squished from impact with the back of the safe. Is there anything else to see here? Alright, I guess we're done here. Not much else to look at. Maybe this. The window is ajar. That must be how our burglar escaped. I thought it was actually broken. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here? Yeah, but there was a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give him a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Oh, what's going on here? Books and papers are so scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. I guess she means the room in his hospital? Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice has spilled out of that cup. It's dry. So the missing one wasn't on burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Curious. Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't it mean burned out? No, a cat burglar must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. Huh? There's a red splotch on the part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Lamp added to the court record. Whoops, hang on. got to read this part. Excuse me. Hope it wasn't too loud for you. I tried blocking my microphone for that. Found in the Miraculous Clinic office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord. Cord runs to a lamp. It has a red stain on it. Gotta wonder what left that stain. I think it's paint. Wait, I know. Maybe it was lifted by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on my metal ropes. Okay. That was useless. Oh, what is that, a Charlie plant? This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make any sense either. What doesn't? Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe. I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants for the key to a safe. Maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. This is getting nowhere fast. Okay. Whoa, what are those? The wall is covered with beakers. Eek! Something's moving inside that one. You look Apollo. Hey, look at yourself. You can't. Oh. It's a goldfish. Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Okay, I think we're done here. We can go to People Park, so there we go. There we go. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how do you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next one was analyzing fingerprints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Your doctor? Nope. I think we should present, hang on. Hang on. No shoe print. Let's present this. They say the Miraculous Clinic. Hey! What? This slipper. Look right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark? You think we can get a print off that? Sure. Those are prints just like fingers do, you know? This little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints. So we won't know whose it is. I guess that would be too much hope for. Still might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. Do we present this? Frequent analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. I guess you could put it that way. You need to know how to test toe prints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find that night that might have prints on it. Okay, but how do I do that? You know, I'll be right back, hang on. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try something here real quick and present her with these shoes. These sandals. That's quite a clear print on there, a toe print. Too bad we don't know whose the toe is. Well, there is a way to find it out, of course. There is? What? All you need to do is to sample the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So the prints not matched, you know the same person wore both. Got another shoe worn by the same person? I think so. I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this symbol with this other print? Let's try that.
Take that!
I did say toe print sample, didn't I? Wait until there's a toe print on this evidence. Oops, stormy skies ahead. Try again. Sensitively this time, if you would. A toe print. Right. Okay, how do I examine the slippers? Okay. Anyway. Let's try to examine the slippers this time. Aha! There we go. Okay, it was a lot easier than I made it look. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print? Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence. Alright. Okay, that was much easier than I thought it would be. All I had to do was examine the slippers. Okay. There we go. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe? Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right. Let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert. Okay. Making progress finally. Let's present these this time. Oh, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Okay, pause. We did this one. And doing this one. I think this might actually. Really? I mean, there's suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare the symbol with this other print? This one.
Take that!
This pair of sandals, toe print and all. Ooh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes the whole job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course, hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or you already know. I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Alright. I think we were done here in the park. Okay, time to move. And talk to Phoenix. So let's go to the Hickfield Clinic. June 16th, Hickfield Clinic. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I can use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know who, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was sitting in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. Wow, 17? 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. The progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Forged evidence. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice that today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you coming to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. I'm almost done here. Okay. Let's go back to the detention center. Almost done here. June 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. You always have to announce your entrances like that. Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course I don't care if they buck me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Guilty verdict. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 102 guilty charges. But what if you were found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I've learned one thing today, is that silence speaks louder than words. Your father. Man, my old man is a whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Oh, my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real, being OG and never stepping down. When the old man wants to go soft, fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, as the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kentucky family. Please don't talk about it slow. You just assumed you were going to jail for my sake. Okay. Time to get into the truth here. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Wocky. It's yours. Hey look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Ah, take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Huh. You always do your homework. So, you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Can you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Wocky and Alita. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure, but they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? That's why I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the good ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it, an oath of love, right there in the hospital room. Just like that, yeah, the op was done, and we were out of there. See you later, bye. I love that op. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. Health checkup. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? What did you learn about the bullet and that checkup? Yeah, that's when I knew that the doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled out after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before? No, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting older, I mean. Okay. Let's present these. Wocky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was this morning bottom for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man. So at least I know it's all hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the fucking vibes? Sandals updated in the court record. Present from Wocky. Found in miraculous clinic foyer. Big toe print found on left sandal. Okay, I think we're done here. One place to go to. And then it's Eldune's house. June 16th, Eldune's house. Miss Eldune, we've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucy doll? Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he's a doctor still. Mr. Eldune, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Miss Eldune. Okay. Time to get the truth. Sorry, Sonny boy. My interest is for my sin and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Give me back to my stand. I'm begging you. Wait. Oh, this is the right one. I'm sorry. I did the wrong one there. Mr. Eldune, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldune? What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial, on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates, and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Hang on. Look at this closer. Oh, large new heart. We can't really see anything down here. Too well. Can you tell us why? Whoa. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. Wocky's chart. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fellow is not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. The post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Aorta? I'm not sure that's how you say it. Heck, that scraps of metal's just surrounded by blood and vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something that your average doctor would be eager to fiddle with. Docked. You mean, it took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is? It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't moved bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year, tops. But Wocky's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table. Great. Just great. Miraculous dilemma. How can Dr. Miraculous do such a terrible thing? How can he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there. Truth it all. Cold despair. Despair? But the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Kentuckys. You bet. This kid's the only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Wonky's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Miraculous. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible. He left Wocky to die. There's a darkness in this world, truth it all, waiting, hungry. Compared to it, his gang's thrift wars are like kids' games. When up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Wocky, couldn't you? I wish. Excuse me. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So Wocky, he's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right. This operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is, she knew. She knew about Wocky's condition. Guaranteed. Ah! Why did she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she wanted to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking? Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? To be continued. Finally, it's almost an hour. Alright, yes, I want to save it, obviously. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go end the video now. The next time we will continue with day 2 of the trial and see if we can figure things out. So until then, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see you all next time. So until then, take care.